The ultimate isekai manhwa list with an overpowered main character. Are you a fan of isekai manhwas with OP protagonist? Well, you are in luck because today we are bringing you the ultimate isekai manhwa list with characters that are not only transported to another world but also possesses incredible powers that make them virtually unbeatable. From sword-wielding heroes to wizard, this list has it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready for this action-packed adventures manhwa with overpowered main characters. Starting off with our number 10, Triple F Class Trash Hero. This manhwa will have you rooting for one character only, the overpowered and cunning Hansu Kang. He was summoned to the fantasy world of Fantasia to defeat the Demon King, but after 10 years of adventure, he is given an F grade for character by the god of this world. The reason? He killed his annoying comrades who traveled with him for a decade. Enraged and feeling betrayed, the god sends Hansu back in time by 10 years, erasing all of his stats and levels. Hansu is determined to uncover the truth about Fantasia and become stronger than ever before, seeking revenge on those who summoned him there in the first place. Overall, if you are looking for some OPMC isekai manhwa, then you can read this one. Number 9. Regression Instruction Manual. In this story, our main character is smart, cunning, and deceitful, but also very weak. He only has one ability, his brain. What sets out this manhwa apart is that the MC has to use his wit and outsmart the people around him in all situations. All of his actions are meticulously calculated and well thought out. The other characters in the story also use their brains to gain something, making for a thrilling and dynamic plot. The characters in this manhwa are well fleshed out and we get to know their thought process and what drives them. You will be rooting for the MC as he tricks other people into thinking they need him in exchange for protection and benefits. He is a true expert scammer at play. If you enjoyed manhwas like The Live or Omniscient Reader, you will definitely love the Regression Instruction Manual. Number 8. Author of My Own Destiny. When you start reading, you will be pulled into a world of heartbreak, love. Fiona, our main character, decides to leave the castle after being trapped for 5 long years. And what is the reason? She wants a better life for her love interest, Sigran, and to ensure the story's events unfold successfully. But Fiona's OG family always seem to get in the way, and it's hard not to root for her as she navigates through these obstacles. What makes this manhwa stand out is its plot. It's not often we get to see a villainous protagonist in a manhwa, and it's refreshing to see Fiona's character development as she navigates through her struggles. The art is stunning and gives off almost Villainess Is a Marionette vibes. The characters are well drawn, especially Fiona and Sigran, who have sad backstories that will tug your heartstrings. Overall, this manhwa is a must-read for anyone who loves a good romance story with a strong female lead. Number 7. The Villainess Is a Marionette. The story follows Kayana Hill, a character who wakes up in the body of the novel's villainess and decides to take control of her own destiny. Unlike other characters who rely solely on their knowledge, our MC Kayana is incredibly smart and uses her knowledge as a foundation for her plan. It's refreshing to see a strong and intelligent female lead who doesn't need to rely on anyone to get stronger. The story plot is absolutely interesting and has kept me hooked from the very beginning. However, the romance is a bit lame. Also, pacing is slow in some parts. Overall, I highly recommend The Villainess Is a Marionette for anyone looking for a strong and empowering female lead and an intriguing storyline. Number 6. Second Life Ranker. If you love solo leveling, Tower of God, and Sword Art Online, then you have to check out Second Life Ranker. This manhwa follows Yeonwoo, who is shocked by the death of his brother, but discovers that he was betrayed in a deadly competition called the Tower of the Sun God. Armed with his brother's knowledge and a pocket watch, our MC Yeonwoo, also known as Kane, enters the tower to seek revenge against his brother's enemies and climb the top. What I love about this manhwa is the MC. Yeonwoo is overpowered but also relatable, and his emotional journey is truly captivating. Our MC is not a cold-blooded killer. You can feel his emotions and understand his motivations. The story plot is well written and the characters are developed is nice. When Yeonwoo remembers his brothers or follows his recommendations, it really pulls at your heartstrings. Overall, I would highly recommend Second Life Ranker to anyone looking for an exciting and emotional story with relatable characters. It's definitely worth a read. Moving on to our number 5, Lout of Count's Family. Did you ever fallen asleep while reading a book and dreamed of being in it? Well, that's what happens to Kim Roksu in the manhwa Lout of Count's Family. He wakes up in the body of Kale Henitius, a minor villain who gets beat up by the soon-to-be hero Choi Han. Kim Roksu's one goal is to avoid getting beat up, so he sets out to change the course of the story to ensure a long and luxurious life. What makes the isekai different from others is the unique main character. Kim Roksu has his quirks and characteristics that set him apart from other protagonists. The manhwa is easy to follow and we can remember the character easily, making it an enjoyable read. However, the story plot can be sometimes slow. Nonetheless, I recommend reading it to experience the difference between this and other isekai stories. Number 4. Be Aware the Villainess. Prepare yourself for a love story with a unique twist in Be Aware the Villainess. The manhwa follows the journey of a modern-day college student who wakes up in the body of the story's unlikable villainess, Melissa Fotherbrat, after an accident. Despite her favorable reputation, Melissa is the daughter of a duke and is determined to live life on her own terms, defying the outdated societal norms around her with her sharp wit and bold personality. Be Aware the Villainess stands out as one of the best villainous stories, largely due to Melissa's character. Our MC is relatable, independent, and doesn't need anyone else to fight her battles. And her humor and straightforward nature make story refreshing and easy for us readers to root for. If you are looking for a unique take on the villainous trope, this manhwa is a must-read. Number 3. Master Villainess the Invincible. Are you ready for an incredible manhwa with an amazing main character? Look no further than Master Villainess the Invincible. This story has everything: romance, action, mystery, investigation, fighting scenes, humor, and cuteness. The art is also incredibly pretty, making it a joy to read. Every chapter will leave you squealing with excitement. The story follows Yojo, a mediocre author living a dull life in modern-day Korea. After a tragic accident, she wakes up as the infamous villainess Haewon Tong in a best-selling martial arts novel. Determined to save herself from a gruesome death, Yeoju must learn martial arts and harness Haewon's inner chi. Along the way, she fights to save the Sichuan Tang clan and prove herself as the worthy hero. Master Villainess the Invincible is a thrilling story with a captivating plot and a strong main character. Don't miss out on this must-read manhwa. Number 2. The Reason Why Raeliana Ended Up in the Duke's Mansion. The Reason Why Raeliana Ended Up in the Duke's Mansion is a refreshing take on Soju Isekai manhwa. The main character, Raeliana, is determined to protect herself because she knows her role in the novel is to die and give the main characters a chance to meet. Unlike other manhwas where the hero falls in love with the heroine instantly, here the hero takes time to understand Raeliana's personality and sees her true worth. What makes this manhwa unique is that the unsolved mystery surrounding Raeliana's first death adds to the plot's interest. Additionally, the artwork is really good and the charming characters make this manhwa a must-read for fans of light-hearted romance. If you are looking for a different and enjoyable Soju Isekai manhwa, The Reason Why Raeliana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion is definitely worth reading. And finally, number 1. Her Summon. Her Summon is a refreshing take on the isekai genre, with a unique and creative storyline. Unlike other typical isekai mangas, the protagonist is not a generic character with overpowered skills and a blonde elf companion. Instead, the story revolves around a socially awkward and depressed man who has real-life problems to tackle. With the help of a summoner from another world, he slowly works towards overcoming his struggles. What sets this manga apart is that he is not trapped in another world, but rather a summon that appears and disappears between his world and another. These action scenes are impressive, and the world building is intriguing, with a few fascinating areas being explored so far. Overall, Her Summon is an engaging read that offers a fresh and innovative twist to the isekai genre with a lot of attention given to detail and character development. Thank you for watching our ultimate isekai manhwa list with overpowered main characters. We hope you enjoyed the recommendations and found some new series to dive into. Remember, these are just few of the many amazing isekai manhwas out there. So be sure to keep exploring and discover even more fantastic stories. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Happy reading!